Sawasdee, thank you for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. I am Kritika Kluwat. The authorities say 351 Thai nationals have now safely returned home from the Middle East, as fighting in the region continues with no clear signs of peace talks. The Middle East Situation Management Center says clashes across the region remain severe, with continued missile and drone attacks, and says there are currently no signs that the United States, Israel, and Iran will return to negotiations, as leaders on all sides continue to take a hardline stance. Acting Director General of the Department of Information and Deputy Foreign Affairs spokesperson Panidon Pachimsawat says, however, there have been no reports of Thai nationals injured or killed in the conflict. So far, a total of 351 Thai nationals have been safely evacuated from the Middle East and returned to Thailand. The Foreign Affairs Ministry is urging Thai citizens to avoid travel to the region as the situation remains fragile. Authorities say first group of 23 Thai nationals that left Iran on March 7th have returned to Thailand safely, and another 69 Thais have traveled from Iran to Turkey, with some expected to return to Thailand yesterday. In Iraq, 14 Thai nationals are preparing to evacuate. They will travel to a temporary operations center in Van, Turkey, before returning home.
For the safety of all Thai nationals who remain in the Middle East, I would like once again to seek the public's cooperation in avoiding areas where demonstrations or protests are taking place in affected countries. The safety of Thai nationals who remain in the affected areas continues to be the government's highest priority. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is following the situation in the Middle East with great concern. Thailand remains firmly committed to peace and calls on all parties to urgently pursue diplomatic efforts and peaceful dialogue to prevent conflict from further escalating.
And now the update on the impact of the conflict. Government agencies and state enterprises are ordered to begin work-from-home arrangements immediately, as officials prepare measures to cope with a potential energy crisis linked to escalating conflict in the Middle East. Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul has instructed government agencies and state enterprises to implement work-from-home arrangements for staff whose duties do not affect public services and suspend overseas study trips and training programs. Energy-saving measures in public agencies include setting air conditioners at 26 to 27 degrees Celsius, encouraging short-sleeved shirts instead of suits, and turning off unnecessary lights and equipment, including reduced elevator use and carpooling. Thailand consumes about 124 million liters of refined oil per day. As of March 5th, the country had about 8.05 billion liters of oil reserves, but still relies heavily on imported crude, particularly from the Middle East. To prepare for possible disruptions, the Energy Ministry has set up an Energy Incident Command System, or Energy's ICS, to monitor the situation and coordinate response measures. If the conflict escalates and disrupts supply, stricter measures could follow, including turning off advertising and commercial sign lights after 10 p.m. and limiting fuel station operations to 10 p.m., except along major highways. Officials say cutting fuel consumption by 5% could save about 330,000 liters of oil per month, worth more than 10 million baht, while a similar reduction in electricity use could save 31 million units of power monthly. Thai authorities have raided several coconut processing businesses in Ratchaburi province, uncovering a network allegedly using Thai nominees to conceal foreign ownership. The Central Investigation Bureau says it searched 8 coconut purchasing and processing companies in Ratchaburi province and nearby areas. 6 firms are suspected of violating Thailand's Foreign Business Act by using Thai nationals as nominee shareholders for foreign investors. Police say the investigation found 10 Thai nationals and 7 Chinese nationals involved in the alleged scheme. Many companies listed Thai shareholders holding 51% of shares as required by law. However, investigators found these individuals were often employees hired only to sign documents with no real management authority or profit share. The businesses were allegedly controlled by foreign investors who directed purchasing prices and logistics. Authorities seized coconut purchase records, plantation lease agreements, and financial and tax documents during the raids. Officials say the network also suppressed coconut prices paid to farmers, sometimes as low as 2 to 5 baht per coconut. The coconuts were then processed and exported mainly to China, where they could sell for 35 to 50 baht each, with profits allegedly transferred back to foreign investors. Meanwhile, the Department of Business Development says it will review more than 117,000 companies with foreign shareholdings to prevent similar practices affecting other agricultural products. The Foreign Affairs Minister says Cambodia has requested a meeting of Thailand-Cambodia Joint Boundary Commission, but discussions will likely have to wait for Thailand's new government. Foreign Affairs Minister SONGKHLA says Cambodia has proposed holding a meeting of the Joint Boundary Commission, or JBC, which oversees border demarcation between the two countries. However, Thailand will first need to wait for the new government to take office before deciding when it is ready to hold the talks and what position it will take. Minister SONGKHLA says issues such as landmine clearance and crackdowns on scam operations are not part of the JBC's formal mandate, but Cambodia is still expected to cooperate with Thailand on landmine removal, while the fight against scam networks is an issue that the international community is closely watching. The minister also addressed calls to cancel the 2001 Memorandum of Understanding, or MOU 44, which governs negotiations on overlapping maritime claims. He says any decision on whether to revoke the agreement would be up to the incoming government once it presents its policy to Parliament.
สมมุติถ้าเขาอยากจะให้มีการประชุมคณะกรรมการปัจจุบันเขตแดนเนี่ยมันก็ต้องมีการเก็บตู้ระเบิดใช่ไหมครับใช่ครับเพราะฉะนั้นมันอยู่ดีไม่ใช่ว่าคณะกรรมการนี้จะประชุมแล้วก็มาคุยกันในประเด็นที่เขาอยากจะคุยนะครับคือมันก็มีประเด็นอื่นที่ต้องพูดคุยกันด้วยนะครับแล้วมันก็หน้าที่ของคณะกรรมการก็ตามที่ปัจจุบันเขตแดนนะครับตามหลักกฎหมายระหว่างประเทศ
Festivities marking the 184th anniversary of Songkhla City were held in vibrant fashion last night as the province staged a grand cultural parade featuring 17 processions from its 16 districts. The parade showcased local traditions, cultural identity, and well-known products from each area, including traditional foods, fruits, and agricultural produce, reflecting the way of life and peaceful coexistence of people in Songkhla. This year marks the 10th edition of the event, commemorating the founding of Songkhla City on March 10, 1842, when the city's sacred pillar was installed. Highlights of the evening included a performance by well-known singer King Tachaya, a native of Songkhla, alongside the Songkhla Metropolis cultural show presented by Thaksin University Songkhla campus. Visitors are also enjoying cultural village exhibitions from all 16 districts, featuring local wisdom, traditional lifestyles, and a variety of local products and foods. The event continues today at the grounds in front of the SONGKHLA National Museum. That wraps up our morning news report. Stay updated with the latest developments and more stories. Simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, สวัสดีค่ะ